Hello. Today let's talk about the understanding the nervous system as the gateway for abundance and spiritual clarity. You can pray or ask for abundance. You can fast for abundance. You can declare abundance. You can do everything that's your part to co-create with God the next phase of your life. But if your nervous system still believes your life is unsafe, your body will reject what God has prepared for you. This is the part most people never talk about, and today we are going there. Welcome back to Compelled to Impact, or welcome. This is part two in our series introducing the membership community designed to connect your faith, your biology, and your energetic blueprint so you can live a life of supernatural abundance. This is about you and it's for you so that you can be all you can be and contribute better to the people and world around you. Why does your body resist the very blessings you ask for? Your nervous system is designed to do one thing exceptionally well: keep you alive. If you're used to stress, scarcity, or instability, receiving feels foreign, even unsafe. If you've tried several things that didn't work out or ended badly, the captain of your nervous system, your brain, will naturally try to keep you from trying again. It's there to protect you. And it's going to tell you, no, don't do that. Then you get frustrated because it doesn't produce fruit and you can't figure out why. When people say to get out of your own way, this is what they mean, but they leave these very important details out. I'll explain. That means financial blessings can trigger anxiety. Healthy love can feel like too much. Opportunities can feel overwhelming. Expansion can feel dangerous. Your brain will always choose familiar suffering or over unfamiliar abundance, unless you change the underlying wiring. For example, someone is in an abusive relationship. They finally build up the courage to leave, but then they spend months unable to move forward, maybe reliving what they could have done better. This is when someone feels that they're not enough, they're not good enough for a better thing. And this is a preference for the familiar suffering rather than to keep pushing forward toward a better life. Unless someone makes changes in their nervous system pattern to break away from the known circumstance, they will always struggle with accepting a much better, though unknown, situation. This is also why lottery winners who have always been broke might blow the money frivolously. They know how to be broke, counting pennies, but the sudden windfall of having too much money comes with a whole new set of responsibility they and their brain were not ready for. Using a simple polyvagal breakdown, these are the three states that control your life. Fight or flight leads to reacting to urgency, hustle, and fear of failure. Freeze or shut down leads to being numb, exhausted, and paralyzed. I always said, well, this is the real zombie apocalypse. Sorry, it's not funny, but it is. I mean, we have to have some levity in life, right? Being in safety, connected, creative, leads to abundance flowing and intuition opening. Most adults live between fight and freeze, but abundance only grows in the state 3 of safety, being connected, and creative. Your body remembers what you prefer to forget. Your cells store emotional memory. Your fascia stores survival tension, and your breath patterns match your early childhood environment. This is why transformation requires embracing your life patterns in order to release them. Some of the methods that I've found to work are what I'm building Magnified Soul Master Plan on. Working with your body for somatic release, breath retraining, nervous system stabilization, spiritual harmony, healing focused integration. Nothing changes until the body feels safe enough to change. There's nothing wrong with you if you can't move into the abundance that you really want. It's the fact that your body and your brain are saying, wait, don't go there. This is going to be hard. This is going to be different. Your brain deserves your utmost respect. It has spent your lifetime protecting you, keeping you from trying new things, sometimes dangerous things, and keeping you in the comfortable safety zone. Although much of the time it's keeping you in these patterns of safety it has established over your lifetime, some of what it identifies as a threat is only a normal process of releasing what is in the past and advancing forward toward the new goal. Your brain wants to protect you from past failures, which is a big deal because it could bring embarrassment and possibly shame and maybe huge losses in other ways. However, failure isn't the end. Marcus Aurelius saw failure as a chance to practice virtue and resilience. He taught that setbacks are part of being human and opportunities for growth. He taught to accept imperfection, to not give up, and to see obstacles as fuel for inner strength. What if I told you that you can heal and reframe those emotions so your brain is on board with personal and spiritual growth? Inside the community, you'll learn how to use spirit-body synchronization. It includes daily practice of nervous system resets, guided somatic or body movement healing practices, traumatic healing focused spiritual coaching, quantum intention setting from wanting to being, generational pattern mapping, epigenetic supported exercises, weekly embodiment habits. I'm going to talk about all of these, not today, because they're each pretty involved, but I will talk about them in the future. And they sound big because they're big words, but what it really is getting you into sync, your brain, your body, and your spirit into synchronizing with each other so that you have the best outcome. And it's an ongoing thing. It's not a one-time transformation. It's an ongoing daily habit thing that you need to keep doing. This is not only mindset work, and definitely not only thinking positive or thinking something into existence. Those two things cause frustration because if your body's not on board and your brain's not on board, you're going to be held back. We are rewiring at the core level of physiology and spirit alignment. I'll be sharing personal experiences that I don't share here and different things I've used to change my trajectory, as well as other anecdotes. You are not the only one who has struggled with this. I can guarantee you that almost everybody has some kind of level of struggle with these physiological and spiritual and emotional incongruencies. Together, we will experience how the world around you and the choices you make can reshape how your genes behave without rewriting your DNA. I don't edit. There you go. Through daily practices, you will not only see that a deep level transformation is not only possible, but that this visceral level can be reached and allow you to embody new levels of being and intentionally thriving through a growth mindset. The process will include a monthly lesson and practice throughout the month, then a virtual monthly meeting to check in for progress and have your questions answered. I'll include the link for the Magnified Soul Master Plan in the description and pinned in the comments. When you join, you also have access to the free weekly blog posts on Ghost platform. That's it about that. I think it was a lot, but I just want to let you know that the things people believe that you're holding yourself back are true. We just don't get all the details and we don't find out what that means. The other the other thing that I've heard almost all my life is you only use 5% of your brain. And part of that is because we're only using the part that's protecting us. And when we want to do bigger things, our brain is saying, I don't know if you should do that. Because remember what happened before, or, this could happen, or what if? And I want to say to you, what if not? What if those things don't happen? So when the what ifs come up in your mind or from anyone else or whatever, say, well, what if it doesn't? I mean, that's the easiest way to do this. Not always the most complete because we need to work on it. It's a daily thing. So you're prepared to take a little risk here and there, you know? Okay, I could go on and on. I'm not going to, but I'll see you next time. And in the next video, I'll discuss a deeper layer, the quantum energetic field, where intention, prayer, identity, and your personal frequency interact with your DNA's expression. The ultimate goal is to prepare you and your nervous system to allow your spiritual alignment to rise where true abundance begins. And that's really important. If you're ready to feel safe enough to receive the abundance that has been waiting for you, subscribe and click the bell to be notified so you don't miss part 3. And get ready to move up into a space you've never seen before with your light shining brighter than ever. I'll leave a link for Magnified Soul Master Plan membership community. It's a lot of words in the description and comments. We start February 1st, so put it on your calendar. If you have questions, feel free to contact me. I'll also share a link to an article just published in the online magazine boldjourney.com. As always, live excellently, give generously, and love lavishly. I love you with my whole heart, and I believe in you with the fullness of my heart. That's why I'm here, to share love and to share what I've learned along the way in my long, decades long journey. And I just want the best for you and for our world. Ciao.